So it helps that your mother is in, like, she sees it, right? And she makes sure, and she knows you because you're her
Yes,
daughter. And so she's like, maybe it's time for a break.
yes. Like in the first, she didn't understand this too well. Like she went, no, you need to do everything. And if I go bad in some workout state, but now she better, she's better. So she helped me.
There's
I'm going to
some
start
of
making that face, Stella, when you do a workout. I'm going to go,
Yes, to say like and stop talking with me. Yes.
oh my gosh.
Like,
well, maybe
I-
that's the difference here. I'm being too soft on you, Stella. I'm just going to start
Right.
shaking my
Right.
head at you.
yeah, she's like my mother. I was doing workout and it's hard and I feel tired and I look to her looking at me and she's like
Oh my gosh.
and
Amazing.
after she told me a lot of things, but now she's better with this.
She's
Oh,
gonna start doing that.
yes, I am. Mama Cattai. I'm gonna start.
This is my time. I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down. I'm too fly. This is my time. Ready to shine. Brighter than all of the lights. 'Cause when it's game time, seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Beating the buzzer like this is my time. This is my moment. You better bet that I'm on it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Be Stellar podcast. I'm your host, Stella Atwood. This is mom producer Meredith Atwood, and on today's episode, we have Laura Cattai. Yay! So I'm so excited to have you on because literally I've been looking up to you for like 2 years, and you're just a phenomenal athlete, and I'm very excited to hear your story and everything. So this is going to be very fun.
It's very true, Anna. We frequently in our house go, "Oh my gosh, look what she's lifting now," and it's it's like yeah. So, welcome to the podcast. You're
Thank you,
very
girl.
awesome.
So, first thing I kind of want to talk about is what your favorite part about competing at Waterpalooza.
Well, I think is I see my friends again because at the games I didn't talk with everybody because I was with shame and scared because my English was not too good and I was oh my god if I said something wrong so I didn't talk with the girls like after the interview I stayed more confident with my English and talk a little bit but at the Palooza, my favorite part is see the girls again and keep talking with them.
Yeah. I mean, I bet it's hard just cuz you were here in the United States for the games and a lot of us spoke a lot of English. And I mean, I speak a little bit of Spanish and that's it, but I mean, it's definitely hard trying to learn a new language just so you can
Yeah,
try to speak to your competitors.
yeah.
So props to you for that. That's hard. Um, what was Wadapalooza like? Kind of describe the atmosphere and the vibes that were happening at Wadapalooza.
It's totally different to from the games because we didn't have the opportunity to meet the other athletes, like big athletes, and the other Palooza, all of them was there. Like, and you can take photos, talk with them. They how to say like if you go to warm up and they are on your side like you or you have the opportunity to warm up with a big athlete so
Yeah.
it's totally different because even if you go watch it the games the like individual games the athletes are more focused because it's the most important competition of the year. And Waterpalooza is a festival, so they are
Mhm.
enjoying the competition. So it's very fun.
Yeah. Who was your favorite athlete that you met?
Um, I think Rick Guard. He was he are very fun, like Jeffrey Adler, Pat Vellner. I didn't take picture with everyone, but daughters, Sarah, she was beautiful. She's beautiful, and
She's so great. She's so
yes,
great. Yeah.
I think it does.
Yeah. So Waterpalooza was your last competition in the 14 to 15 division. What do you think will be different going into the 16 to 17 division?
Well, I think that everything will change because 14 to 16, like weights change, the gymnastics, like need to do more things. I'm not too scared because the girls that are in 16, 17 this year is the same girls that I competed on 2023 and now passed 30 to the game. So
Hmm.
I think it will be not too difficult, but like at the final, I don't know. But I'm
I
excited.
mean, you're strong enough and good enough. So nothing to worry
Yeah. I
about
think you're
there.
strong enough, Anna. You're strong enough.
I mean, we saw that complex you did with what, 240 pounds?
Yes, to 30. Bella
To-
Complex.
yeah, the
Yes,
Bella 92 kilos, was it? Or 94?
and
102?
105,
Oh, 105.
105. Yes.
That's crazy. Like, I can't even think about that. Like, in my brain, I can't process that that's possible at that age.
I always love to lifting high and heavy weights.
Mm-hmm.
I have uh like it's easy to me because I have a little difficulty to on gymnastics, so I need to be good in something.
You're good at everything. She's like, I need to be good at something. And like, she literally plays second in the game. She's like, literally so well rounded.
Right. Right.
Oh, you're funny.
She
So,
has jokes.
yeah. So, how did you start CrossFit? Like, what made you fall in love with this sport?
Well, in 2014, yes, 2014, opened a gym here in my city, and my mother's friends invited my mothers to start training CrossFit. So they go together, but my mother's friends stop it to the CrossFit, and my mothers keep going because my family always loved to do sports. And I started to go with my mother and just staying there playing. And after I started to do the class with the adults, um, and I love it, and I fell in love by this sport because like gymnastics is amazing. So I like it because everyone can do CrossFit. It's
Mhm.
a sport that we don't have like I don't know. Like everyone can do it by your adaptations. So I love it. And lifting, heavy weights, the gymnastics, and I started to do it going.
So
Yeah.
2014, you were like 5 or 6 years
Eight.
old?
I was eight.
Oh,
Okay.
8. I can't
No,
do math
no,
today,
five.
Anna.
Five.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
started like training serious when I was eight. But
Okay.
I started to go at the gym when I was 6, 5, yes.
So
Okay.
it's been over 10 years.
Yes. Um, I I was go in my first competition when I was 10, my birthday, my
Mm.
10th birthday.
That's crazy. You're so young.
But
So young.
that's a big part of why you are so strong because
Mhm.
you started so young and
Yes, and my mother's so strong too. So
Yeah,
I
I've
think
seen pictures of her and she's like, ugh.
yeah,
I'm like, oh my gosh.
I
yeah,
love it.
Like don't
so
mess with her
strong.
family.
Yes.
So, how, like, what's different about CrossFit in Brazil? Because I know how CrossFit is in the United States, but like, what's different about it?
I think everything, like everything that I say is support, because here in Brazil, in all sports, we don't have the support. Athletes don't have the support that we need. So it's two different, and a Brazilian athlete and a, I don't know, American or Europe athlete, like on soccer. Um, the dream of play soccer here, it's go to is play on Europe, and the dream of CrossFitters here is training on United States, because
Mm.
things like air biking, row, air runner, the things like that in United States is cheap,
Mhm.
and here it's so expensive. So it's too difficult to have these things on gyms here. I think it's the difficult part, because the money, like dollar is so expensive here. So the support, like people don't support us as they should. So I think it's the difficult part.
Well, you can come
Yeah.
live with us, Anna. You can come live with us and train with Stella. Wouldn't that be
Yeah,
great?
it's my dream definitely.
Come live in my basement.
I saw and I watched the other podcast, and I think with I don't remember, but she Stella training alone.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, and I'm training alone too.
See, it's
So
perfect.
we
Just
can make a couple.
Yeah.
y'all can
It's
create a team.
Yeah, it's hard training alone sometimes because if you don't want to go to the gym, it's like you don't have people to really push you there. So it's kind of you're on your own. And I think it definitely builds up your mentality more, but
Yes,
it's harder.
definitely. Because we know that we can do that, but our mind say no, you don't.
Yeah.
Yikes. Okay, so what motivates you in the sport? Like, what keeps you going?
I think what I keep me going is my dream. Like I have a purpose. So I have a phrase in my mural that says, "Remember that the reason you're doing this is to make your life better."
Mm.
So I know that I'm good in what I do. I'm good in CrossFit. So it's the like easier way to achieve my dreams and get my purpose. Like when I don't want to train, I think that well, some person is doing what you don't do. Like if the workout is 4 rounds, and I was like, oh, I just gonna do 3, and I think some person is gonna do 4 rounds, and in the future you will remember that
Mm.
oh, I could do 4 rounds and I didn't. So it's my dream to living abroad, like be give a better life to my fathers, my family, my parents. Sorry. So yes, I think it's that.
That's amazing.
So let's talk about the 2023 CrossFit season. You placed 11th in semifinals, one spot out from the games. What was that like for you? How did you come back mentally from that?
Well, at the time, I felt as if the world fell down in me, like everything fell apart, because when the semifinal windows closer on Sunday, I was in 10, like I was passing. But CrossFit sent to us an email says that the score, the leaderboard was wrong. Like the
Oh,
score are wrong, because there are some workouts with A and B. Party A was 100 points and party B 50 points. And I won the workout 1B, max me reps of snatch. I won, so I was with 100 points. And workout 4B, I was in 21 of 30, so I was very bad. But how the workout is, it's with 100 points. Like my score are good, and they send email to us saying that the scores was wrong, and in the new leaderboard I was in 11th. On the side I was in 10, and in the email I was in 11th, and I cried so much, like so much, because
Oh my gosh.
yes, I didn't believe it. I was like, no, it's the quarterfinals leaderboard. It's wrong. That can be possible. It was so hard.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's even worse than we thought.
Yeah.
Yes, they put the wrong punctuation on leaderboard.
Mm.
So some people up and some people down. So and I down by 2 points.
Oh.
Yes.
What did that teach you, Anna? I mean, obviously it put a fire under
Mhm.
you, but talk about
Um,
that.
I learned that always listen your coach, because my coach at the time says to me that you need to repeat the workout one. And I was like, no, it's good. My row is good. My squat's good. And I was saying 18 in that workout. And she looked at me and I tell to you.
Oh no.
So yes, like pain is temporary. So if you can do something to be better, please do. Because every time I thought about it this year, 2023, I stay sad, because the first workout on the final, it was Olympic total, one snatches and one clean and jerks. And I was like, oh, it could be me there,
Mm.
but you don't. Like the last year in Madison, last year of Nobles, in 2023, 5 shoes, a lot of clothes. And I was like,
It's about the clothes, let's be real.
yes, it's really about the clothes.
Gosh,
Oh.
that's rough.
Yeah.
Like I'm feeling it. Feeling yeah. Wow. That's worse than I thought.
I know we're all like speechless, like, oh,
Oh my
take
God.
a moment of silence and breathe for a
Well,
minute.
because like we put ourselves in that position and what that would feel like if it was us. So that's why
Yes.
we're feeling it. We're like, ugh.
And it's too difficult to Brazilian athletes qualify to the games.
Mm.
And like when I passed, I was like, oh my God. And CrossFit.
Mm,
Gosh. That's just okay.
Yeah.
All right.
okay.
It's hard.
On to happier things
On to
now.
happier things.
Well, the
So,
next year, let's talk about
yeah.
2024.
Fast forward to 2024, where you not only qualified for the CrossFit Games, but you placed second
Yes.
on the podium with the medal around your neck. What was that like for you? I mean, I bet you were so proud.
Well, I'm so proud of me, because I know that everything happened on 2023, and in 2024 I stayed second. Like obvious at the time and the games, I stayed a little sad and cried too much after the final event, because I lost the competition. But it's things to be look at and change it for the next year. But I stayed so happy, because here in Brazil, no one teenager stay in the podium. So I'm the first girl to stay in
my
the podium,
gosh.
Brazilian. Yes. And I stay so happy because first year, I didn't imagine that I could win the games. So I think that makes me lose the competition.
Mm.
I need to believe more in me, but I stay so happy and proud to know that I'm capable to follow this way.
What are your goals for this upcoming season since you moved up to the 16-17?
Yes. Yes. Well, I'm so excited with this season for the change. And now I can do the open and quarterfinals and on the individual division. So
Right.
yes, I will try qualify to semifinals. Copa Sur is the semifinals from South America, and has others competitions like national competition here in Brazil is the biggest competition here. I'm a teenager and I try to win for the twice. So I'm very excited to see how I am because these girls from 16, 17 is the same girls that I've competed on 2023. So
Right.
I
You're
don't
like,
know
I'm
how I
here,
am.
ladies.
Yes.
Remember me? You might have
I'm
forgotten
back.
about me. I'm back.
And better.
So I'm excited.
Yeah. What are you looking forward to this season?
Well, I hope that this season I turn in a better person and better athlete. I want to improve my difficulties like gymnastics because you know last year in the final event of CrossFit Games I lose because ring muscle ups. Like they, I don't know, but I'm good in ring muscle ups, like not good, but when I go to competition, when I am in the competition with ring muscle ups, I can't do that. I don't know why, but I freezing and I say blow the rings. So I looking for to be a better athlete, to qualify it to the games one more time and try to take podium and qualify it to other camp championships here in Brazil and take the podium too. So yes.
Yeah. I bet you're excited about Keira McManus not being in the 16-17 this year.
Oh, I bet she wish she was. I
I
bet
bet she
Anna's
wish
like,
she
no,
was.
I wish she was here so I could whoop her.
She's happy, yes, because uh
You two are
we
like head to head, man.
yes, like we fight on the games and we fight on all the Palooza and now she's not with me anymore. So for she's great. For me, not too at all because had my weight,
Yeah.
Maria Granito,
Oh
and
yeah, Maria.
they are so good.
Hmm.
Us. But let's see. Kira is happy, but she's so good. She's amazing. Like
She's so good.
she won every test in Waterpalooza.
Oh my gosh.
Like it's just the final event because it was one clean and one hang clean. But the other, she won everything. So she's good.
I wonder like what's in their water in the UK. There's got to be some
Yes.
secret something.
Yeah. And Waterpalooza was difficult because like here in Brazil, it's too hot. Like too hot. And UK or USA are cold. So change it prejudicial a
Yeah.
little to me, like in the first event. I say, but that's
So
okay.
what was your most memorable moment from the CrossFit Games? Like, what do you remember the most?
There are two. The event four is it's led in handstand walks. Yeah. The final heat, just five, and everybody cheering for me. And just five, I got second in this event, but I love it. And the event three, one clean and jerks and one snatches that I gave an interview.
Oh
I,
yeah.
I was so nervous because she came to talk with me to ask if I could do an interview. And I didn't understand what she said. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. And I look into my friend because she's speaking English. And I look to her, but she didn't look at me. And Bella, like, can you do an interview? And I'm like, oh my God. I don't know. I didn't understand what she said, but I understood interview. And I was like, oh yes. Um, and I remember it was funny.
You did great. I remember that. You did great. Don't tell a story that you didn't do great. You did great.
Yes, you did very good.
Yes.
So, what do you do in your free time outside the gym?
Well, it's difficult to have a free time outside the gym because I study in the morning and I do all my training in the afternoon until night. But when I am not in the gym, I like to watch videos on TikTok or watch videos about CrossFit on YouTube, like Mayhem channel. I love it. I don't know, discover things, new things, listen music. I love to listen music in English to improve my English.
Mm-hmm.
I like to go out with my friends. Yes, this kind of things.
Yeah, not a lot of free time going on.
Yeah,
I get that.
be part.
Yeah. Do you have an all-time favorite movie?
Oh, it's a difficult question because I love romantic movies a lot of, but there's a lot of movies like Through My Window. Yeah, just like young adults.
I like that movie.
Yes. Um, yeah, like I don't know how to say movies in English. Like My Fault and
Yeah.
what to say. I forgot. All the boys I
Oh, The
love.
Boys I've Loved Before.
I loved before.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are good ones.
Letters to Juliet. I love it.
Yeah.
Yes. But there's a I don't know, it's White Chickens?
White Chicks.
Yes, White
Yeah.
Chickens. Yes, it's a great movie. I
White
love
chickens. I love it.
it.
That is so funny.
Because here in Brazil we say as branquelas. Yes.
White Chickens.
White Chickens.
I love that movie. It is so funny.
Yeah.
You actually
I
watched that for the first time
at the
in
games.
Michigan. Yeah,
Yeah.
at the games.
Yes.
Watched it, I
My
think,
God.
day before the games. Watched it for the first time and I died. It was
For
so
the first time. Oh my God.
and it's like
It,
now one of my favorite movies.
it's amazing. It's amazing.
It's so funny. So, how do you prevent yourself from getting burnt out in the sport? Because a lot of people they work themselves really hard, and then they get tired and don't want to go to the gym anymore.
Yeah. I follow a periodization here. It's a coach from Brazil, but he's not from my gym. So in the gym, I have a coach, and I talk with them a lot of because he's my first and own coach. He's my first coach. So like days I don't want to do something on my periodization, I talk with him and what I can do or there's a lot of training, what I can do, what I can change on my training and say, oh, train your difficulties or do strong base, things like that. And well, at the first, I I have a difficult with this because I always think that I always thought that what I train isn't enough. And I always talk it to my mother because she do CrossFit too, and she helping me with this a lot of because I see a lot of athletes growing up and like withdraw like Mallory O'Brien and McCary because they train a lot. They don't know like separate things, and this is because they started too young on sport and need to train a lot to get on top. So I think it's hard today. So I always try to talk to anyone that can help me and try to be not stay worried about things on future.
And so it helps that your mother is in, like, she sees it, right? And she makes sure, and she knows you because you're her
Yes.
daughter. And so she's like, maybe it's time for a break.
Yes, like in the first she didn't understand this too well. Like she went, no, you need to do everything. And if I go bad in some workout stay. But now she's better. She's better. So she helped me.
Yeah.
Nice.
So what are
I'm going to
some
start
of
making that face, Stella, when you do a workout. I'm going to go,
Yes, to say like and stop talking with me. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
well, maybe that's the difference here. I'm being too soft on you, Stella. I'm just going to start
Right.
shaking my
right.
head at you.
yeah, she's like my mother stay a whole train in her bike, and I was doing workout and it's hard and I feel tired and I look to her all the time to see if she was looking at me and she's like
Oh my gosh.
and
Amazing.
after she told me a lot of things, but now she's better with this.
I love it.
She's
Oh.
going to start doing that.
Yes, I am. Mama Cattai. I'm gonna start taking a page book out of Mama Cattai.
It's a
So-
good catch.
What are some of your favorite foods?
Favorite foods. I love sweets. Like I can't live without it. I love acai. It's acai.
Yeah.
But acai here, I think it's different than in USA because at the games, my friends bought an acai, and I was like, "What is this?" Because it's
It
like
wasn't good there.
It wasn't
it's
good.
liquid. Oh no!
No.
Here it's
No.
like an ice cream, so
Mhm.
it's so good.
No, that's how it's supposed to be. The ones at the
Yeah.
games were not right.
Oh, the games are, oh my god! You paid $11 in this?
And it was just like, oh.
Yes, but I love it. Acai, pasta, love pasta, and I love salad. Like I lunch in my grandmother's, so I love salad. It's salad because they put a lot of things, so I love it. And yes, pasta, sweet, white chocolate. I love white chocolate.
Yeah. But yeah, the Asahi stuff, like, it's supposed to be ice cream texture in the United States. Like, that's how it is. But the one at the games was not correct.
No, I'm right. It's a liquid.
It was like, I was like, do I have to drink this?
Yeah.
There was something off about all the food. Like, we didn't eat much there, but I got like a steak bowl, like shredded, and it It was about like the sahi. It
Yes.
was like soup too. I was like, what is going
Oh,
on?
what is this? You have a
Yeah.
shirt and you will eat this?
Just ugh.
Anyway,
Anyways, what is your go-to hairstyle for training days?
Well, now I'm with a hairstyle. I do my braids when I have time. Um, and sometimes I don't want to do, but my hairstyle cares a lot of in my training because I need to know how it's gonna stay. Now it's gonna be on the videos. Need to stay good on the videos so I post on my Instagram. So but I just know to do this braids. I do for competition, but I love it.
Yeah. And then I remember you posted like a video a couple months ago and your makeup was so perfect and you were like posed up after a workout. You were sweating and I was like, "How is your makeup so good?"
Yes, two things that I need to do before training: hair and makeup. I can't do training without it because I care a lot with the appearance, like a lot of. I need to know how I'm gonna stay on videos and photos. It's more important than the training.
it's
That's so
important if you're
funny.
going to lift 105 kilos that you also have
Yes.
your cat eye on.
If I stay ugly, I would not post.
Yeah. I also feel like if you look good, then you feel good. If you feel good, then you lift good.
Yes,
It's
definitely.
an equation. Like it
It's true.
just it goes hand in hand with each other. Um so
My
fun
face hurts.
questions.
I've smiled too much.
I know. This is a fun one.
This has been so fun.
So, what does a day in the life look like for you?
Well, like my daily routine.
Yes.
So I study from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. And after I go to my grandfather's house because it's close to my school. And I lunch there, sleep and stay there until 3 or 4 p.m. So and my mother pick up me there and we go training.
Mhm.
And I train to 4 p.m. until like 7 or in a normal day. Um Wednesday and Thursday I have English class. So one Wednesday is 8 no 6 p.m. until 7 p.m. and Thursday is 3 p.m. until 4 p.m. So I train after that. And on Wednesday, no. Yes. Wednesday and Sunday I have a running training because I do a run periodization. It's other coach. So I run on Sunday and Wednesday.
So, a lot of training.
Yes.
Yeah. And then do you track your food? Like do you track how much carbs you eat or how much protein you eat?
No, like I have my like what I need to eat on a day, but how I stay in my grandfather's, I don't have choose to I don't have choose like you this no we have this to eat. If you want to eat, you eat. If you don't, so I rice, beans always, and like a chicken or meat, not too different. And at the night too, because at the night I am in my house. In morning, 2 eggs, bread with butter, and milk with coffee. Not too. Oh my God, no, it's fast. But
So,
I eat too much. I like to eat. It's one of my favorite things is eat.
I mean, you need to eat if you're training hard.
Yes.
Eating is essential in this sport. So it's very important.
Yes.
Last question. What advice do you have for teen athletes who want to make the CrossFit Games?
Always have confidence in yourself. Like, it's one of the most important things that I've learned all these competitions, because you if you even you know to do like anything, you are good in gymnastics, lifting heavy weights, but if you don't have confidence in yourself, you couldn't do anything, because you will arrive in a competition and you will stay back because you don't have confidence in yourself. And sometimes the other athletes that he's not good on lifting or gymnastics, but he has confidence in yourself, so he'll pass you. And training a lot of sleepy, and don't feel like don't think too much about future. Just living a day by day.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Thank you, girls.
Okay, bye.
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 King of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch out, here I come. This is my time.